Welcome into the 247 Sports channel. I'm your host today, 247 Sports Director of Scouting, Adam Finkelstein, and we have yet another big commitment on tap for you here today as Dell Jones from the Team Durant EYBL program and Compass Prep in the NIBC is ready to announce his commitment. The three-star guard is one of the top 15 point guards in the entire country, top 8 in his state. You see it there, 6'2", 180 pounds. From Compass Prep, or I should say, spending his senior season at Compass Prep in Arizona. We get a look at some of his finalists here. He is down to a Final Five with Arizona State, Clemson, Oregon, Tennessee, and West Virginia among the schools still in consideration for Dell's commitment. Without further ado, we are going to go live to Compass Prep, where Dell is standing by with a number of his teammates. But Del, before we get to this, I want to ask you, what has this process been like for you? Because I know you've been a highly anticipated prospect since you were younger. You've been widely recruited, and you just recently narrowed it down to 5 schools. So what was this like to get it down to these 5?
It was a long process. I had with my family, just talking to everybody, saying what I think would be the best fit for me and my family. And it was fun. It was a fun journey, a fun ride.
Okay, good. I know a lot of people get burdened by it. You know, you get overwhelmed by all the coaches who are calling and recruiting and texting, DMing. But so it's good to hear that you enjoyed the process. Tell me, before we get to this announcement, tell me who's around you here today, and then I want to give you a chance to thank anybody who has helped you along the way.
You know, I got some of the guys right here, my brothers, teammates. I got coaches in the background. I just want to thank my family, thank everybody that helped me along my journey and my process, everybody that put time and committed to me. Really, I just wanted to thank everybody. Thank God. Without him, I couldn't be here.
All right. Well, I tell you what, the time is now. You've got 5 schools to choose from. Where are you going to be playing your college basketball?
I like to commit to Clemson University.
Clemson gets a good one. And Dell Jones. Dell, what was it about Brad Brownell and that system that made you decide you wanted to play for Clemson?
They just show a lot of consistency. Just taking the visit, it felt like home from the jump. Talking to Coach Brownell, Coach Denix, we had great talks, and I felt like it was just the best fit for me.
And for Clemson fans who haven't seen you play yet, what would you tell them they are getting in Dell Jones?
A flashy point guard that can score and pass it.
No doubt about that. I'd add this too. You're tough and you're fast. You got to add those 2 things.
Sure.
Well, I tell you what, I know you and your teammates got some celebrating to do. I'm sure you got to make some calls to people at home. Want to congratulate you on this big moment. Thank you so much for sharing it with us here at 247 Sports.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for having me.
All right, absolutely. That is Dell Jones. He is off the board to Clemson. Here's why I think this is a big deal for Clemson. First of all, this is the kind of creative guard who can step in and make an immediate impact on the offensive end of the floor. He's got great pace to his game. He's got a tight handle. He can get to the rim himself or make plays for other people. I also think he is an underrated outside shooter. You see the touch there, clean release, good loft on his ball. Now, his EYBL percentages, they were not particularly high, but if you dig deep into the numbers on Synergy Sports, you can see the catch and shoot shots he rated much better in the top 45th percentile. So I think he's going to be able to make open shots and play pick and roll at the next level as well. What's going to be interesting is Brad Brownell really runs a tight system, and I think that could be good for Dell Jones because to me, he's at his best when he plays with a little bit of limitation. And what I mean by that is when he's committed to running the show and getting others involved first and foremost, and then goes to his individual offense, that is where he is absolutely at his best. I think that's what's going to happen at Clemson, and that's why I think this is a very good fit for both Dell and Clemson. All right, that is it for this commitment. Be sure to check on 247sports.com now for Eric Bossi's story. You can also be back with us here tomorrow. We've got another big commitment tomorrow and another one on Friday. It's going to be a busy week here on the 247 Sports channel.